everyone, welcome. This is Team Severson bringing you another video for Tips Tuesdays. And I know for the next couple weeks we're going to be going over some investing things.
Yeah.
And I know you've been in the game for 30 whatever years and done hundreds of flips, owned tons of rental properties. So I want to get it started, just ask you, where do you start, or what do you think about all this investing in real estate?
Obviously I think investing's awesome. I think, everybody should invest in real estate. I think it's the best investment out there.
Okay.
I will go up against anybody who's in the stock market and all of that. Now, if you happen to buy Apple by chance at the beginning or Microsoft or something, okay, maybe I won't compete with that. But I think real estate investing is the safest investment. I think it's the best way to invest. I think the returns blow anything out of the water, and we've talked about that, so I won't go into that. But really, I think when I look at investing, I look at two things. One being cash flow. Okay, so I think people look at cash flow. On rentals specifically is what we're talking about. And the second is appreciation. So, I'm hearing from a lot of people right now like, hey, should we take our money and go to Kansas? And I've done videos like this before, but should I take my money and go to a much cheaper place? And each person looks at investing differently. One is cash flow. If you're cash flowing on a rental, you obviously can make your payments. You can cover all the costs. As you've experienced, you have things break. You have things that you need money to cover, miscellaneous things. When a lease is up, you may have a couple weeks to a month of time where it's not being rented in between those two tenants. So it helps cover all of that and obviously puts a lot of profit in your pocket over time. So cash flow is the number one thing that I think we look at when we're looking at rentals. And the second is appreciation. Appreciation is just how much my property is going up per year and how much is growing. And a lot of people, there are investors, I think, that look at only cash flow. And I have a lot of investors that say, if it doesn't cash flow, I don't want it. Most of you out there know me, and I'm more on the appreciation side. Now, a lot of people would say the appreciation doesn't mean anything because you can't pull it out, and I disagree with that. But appreciation is just that increase in value. And so for me, I don't take my money to Kansas and all of that so I can make a little bit of money. So let me give you a great example on the differences of those. If you have cash flow of $300 to $500 a month, that's $3,600 to $6,000 that you're making a year on a property. At a just $600,000 average property, and that's not even average anymore, not even close, but a $600,000 rental property, if we go up 6%, right, that's $30,000 a year. And so instead of worrying about the $6,000 a year that you're making because you're cash flowing, I like being in a market that's appreciating better, like Denver, because then I'm making $30,000. And as you have alluded to over the last couple weeks, you're making $100,000 a year per property because those appreciations have been so high. And we don't have those. That's not normal. We're not going to see that forever. But those are the two things that I look at. I'll give you a couple of examples. You own 4 rental properties. That appreciation grows so much. And to your point, you got $100,000 in equity already after a couple of years. You do that for 5 years and you've got enough equity. You could sell 2 of those, pay off the other 2. Now they're renting for $3,000 a piece and you got $6,000 income for the rest of your life. That's made in 5 years because of appreciation. So there's lots of strategies, lots of things that I look at. If you are looking to invest and you want to get into it, you want to know more about how you can invest your money, stock market is not doing great. We're going to have huge inflation, which is actually good for real estate. We'll address that, I think, in the next video. Reach out to us because we'd love to talk to you and we'd love to help out your investment needs. God bless. We'll see you next Tuesday.